We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Hey everybody, what's going on and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about Gobots in comics. And believe it or not, the few times that Gobots and Transformers have actually kind of crossed over in a way. Now, although these weren't always exactly done by the names of the Gobot characters in the Transformers universe, they were implied enough that you knew exactly that's what they were. So let's start off with the original Gobots. Now, did they ever really have a comic? Well, in the United States, they really did not. However, a British comic serial which ran in Eagle from November 10th, 1984 to July 27th, 1985. It was titled after the Bandai-owned Robo Machine toy line, and it primarily used the Tonka-owned names of the Gobots. The stories and concepts, however, differed extremely from the Challenge of the Gobots cartoon. But after Hasbro had acquired Tonka's licensing of the Gobots' names and likenesses as far as the cartoon was concerned, well, it kind of laid dormant for a while, until 2004, when Takara took the first tentative poke of using the Gobots' fictional property under the Transformers banner with a G1 Gobots set. And it was an e-hobby exclusive redeco of 6 of the mini cars. Now, they were painted slightly different than the Gobots, and they were supposed to be Bad Boy, Bug Bite, Pathfinder, Road Ranger, Smallfoot, and Treads. But however, at the last minute, Takara decided to drop the actual Gobots names on there because for whatever reason, I guess they just didn't want to do it, or it is possible that they were concerned about using vehicles that were very much in the likeness of the original Gobots. Now, even though Hasbro owns the names of all those fictional Gobots under Tonka, they do not own the actual toys or their likenesses because they still belong to Bandai. And maybe this is why they decided to drop the names at the last minute. And finally, in 2018, IDW began publishing a Gobots miniseries written and illustrated by Tom Scioli. However, this version of the Gobots, as far as I'm concerned, sucked ass. Not to say that the original concept of the Gobots was amazing, but this newer version of the Gobots, where they are not sentient beings from another planet and that they're actually created by humans to be servants, is some of the stupidest shit that I think I've ever read. I got through the first issue and yeah, I did not bother to pick up another one. As far as crossing over between the two franchises, there have been a few slight nods to the Gobots toy line in a number of Dreamwave Transformer comics, mostly as visual jokes, and mostly they were in the background and maybe they were just pieces of the Gobots and not complete characters. And eventually IDW's Transformers Origins, Megatron. So as it would seem that this is a backstory for Megatron and how he became who he was. And eventually it leads to what they kind of hinted at in other storylines, that Megatron was a gladiator, and that's where they go with this book. While he is in the gladiatorial pit fighting, the bot that he is fighting very much looks like Psykill. Now, this was an extremely heavy nod at Transformers destroying Gobots, and it was pretty apparent. Anyway, guys, that's all I have on this one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like what you've seen and what you've heard, go ahead and destroy that like button for me. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope you will consider subscribing. And I will catch you all next time. Later, y'all.